Hello and welcome. Just to make things interesting, at 2 o'clock or earlier today we have some rain, and it is going to go on for a long time, so literally we'd be going through the night, literally, if this didn't happen. I would imagine if it did stop at 8, and we've no way of telling really, it's only got that till 8 o'clock, hasn't it? And then I think it would make this longer during the day. So yeah, we've now got to quickly grab. What I'm going to do is when we could pop up to the top, I think we are going to escort them. I'm trying to play this as realistic as possibly. I think we could get a cotton harvester on there. I think I've done it. I don't know that I have ever done that. I think we might be able to get 2. This is fairly long. So we're going to pop up to the shop because we are against the clock, and we are going to grab the harvesters and we are going to get cracking on this monster session. Yeah, we did the all of the animals last session. We literally got everything ready. We've done all of our fertilizing stuff. That's all in the thing, our last amount. Silage is ready about between 10 and 11. We're not going to touch those. We're just going to see that, yeah, like basically I am chuffed with our equipment range though. I'm glad we got a lorry and literally, well, it's got to be basic because there aren't any modded ones in. But yeah, I'm not sure going forwards whether what to do if we do this again, whether it's just because I don't think the lineup of equipment in FS22 is anywhere near as good as in FS19, in so much as I think the base game Giants didn't rely on the modders as much, I don't think, but I might be talking absolute nonsense. It is possible, it does happen. Yeah. Alright, so then let's pop up to the top and yeah, let's see this beautiful map one last time going down this road. I want to take you because it doesn't take long to get up here, and also I want to sort of show you me leasing the equipment, and I am going to take them down though without, off camera, because see, that's not so interesting. I'm going to load, see if we can get the pair of them on both together. I think we should be able to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I do love it, although in some ways, I said, with how I've been feeling recently, it's a biggie, so I might be doing this over a couple of sessions rather than, although yeah, I say that, I did Neverland, I did that was the biggest session I've ever done. I did that in one here. I also did the liming the other day in, I think I did it in one session. I'm just trying to think. We're gonna need to do a twizzle around. It would only be the fair thing to do, and I didn't indicate, so I do apologise to that driver for being a wally. Yeah, I'm trying to think how. I hate that when you interrupt your flow by something, an event that then sort of changes what you were thinking about. Yeah. Right, so then 2 leases, and we are, as I say, against the clock, so yeah, 20. Yeah, we started at night. Perhaps should have done it at 8 o'clock. No, it would have been dark. It would have not been a wise thing to do, really. So then we need to hit the. I do like one thing about this. I don't like the ramps. The ramps are awful, but I do like the fact that you just literally open it with your A key. I do. I think that's quite brilliant. I'm quite pleased with that. Right. So then. I don't think we ever figured out where this was. I think I must have always done this from the... is it not at the actual... like the door here? No, it's an empty building. It is, really. So, yeah, it's tough. Do we... No, let's just do it from the menu. It really does not matter. Yeah, we've seen all of that, and we need to be going to... Yeah... cotton harvesters, and I'm going to go for the only one that I really like out of the 2. I'm not being it's not because it's a John Deere. I'm just not a massive fan of that. I like doing the big square bales, I really do, and I know it's probably done in real life to make it easy to shift the bales around, hence the fact that I just double the price. I just don't get it. It isn't double the better equipment, really. Right, so we want to lease. Let's just make sure before we do that we have reset this. I can't remember. Oh, we haven't got that mod enabled, as we just saw. No, this is true, actually. I've forgotten. Are you that used to... yeah, I'm in like Agres, and that I'm literally used to resetting and stuff like that, like after each session if I'm trying to drag everything across the map. But yeah, which I don't make any bones about doing that, right? So lease. Yes. And lease. Yes. Fantastic. Let's get these on quickly because time is ticking. Now then, do we reverse? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm that used to throttling and it literally starting the engine. I think we reverse. I think we'll get over that hummock a bit better. So I don't think this is going to work unless we do that. But I'm not sure it's not going to make the blades at the front nose dive into the ground. Yeah, like I'm not sure that was more about. I think it was more about weight. I'm really not sure that this is... Yeah, it's a little bit... Truthfully, it's too big. It is. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Has this got the ability to have extensions? Ooh, we're stuck. Oh. I'm not sure. We can have a look. Otherwise, I will be getting them down through other means. Basically, we're trying to do this properly, but we shall see. I'm not sure the extensions are on it, but we can have a go. Yeah, I suppose. Well, no, let's give it a chance before we slate it, please. So we don't know if it's got extensions just yet. Oh, that is not turning very quickly. Why? That was just, I was honestly turning there, and that was just refusing to turn. Yeah, and it is again. That's really... I think this actually has got quite a good range. I think. Oh, come on, I know you're... Oh, it won't pop. It won't pop. Yeah, it's true. Oh dear, it's amazing what you get used to. Oh no, we're not an extension. Oh seriously, is that it? So there are no extensions on this base game piece of equipment, which basically means it's not fit for dragging anything big around. So that means we can't do what we wanted to do. We're going to have to do this another way. So I'm going to meet you down on the... Obviously, I can't... no, it is a point. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it... Obviously, I'm going to literally send them down the other way. We'll start that one too. If I can get in it. Yeah, I'm going to literally sort of send them one at a time down there, but I am not going to expect you to watch me do this. Yeah, we know I can't reset it because I haven't got any mods on here. So I am going to see you down on the field. So I'm going to see you in a few minutes, and time is a ticking, so I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. See you shortly. I couldn't resist to switch the camera on. It took loads of attempts to get this thing for that to actually take the instruction to go down to the edge of the field. I thought I was going to have to literally drag them both down. I thought, this is typical. We've got rain coming later on, and we've got that thing cavorting around like a mad thing. So yeah, I just gotta... I think I'm still going to have to rescue it, as you can see, because whoever the driver is needs to retake his driving, or her... Oh, it is a he. He needs to retake his driving lessons and retake his test, because quite obviously the man is a nincompoop. He cannot drive for peanuts. It's terrible. He's now trying to drive through a car. Right, okay then, let's see if we can do this. Oh, and send this one and rescue that one, because it is hilarious. I just got to show it. It was, what a palaver. Right, it doesn't like going on the edge of the field. It doesn't mind our edge of our field, he says. Let's see if we can get out of this one. And oh my life, look at it. It's terrible. Right, let's switch some lights on like I did with the last one. Oh, and we are actually literally, yeah, the blades are in the front of the thing. Let's have a laugh as we take this. Oh my life, what on earth, how could you really the pathfinding is, yeah, I'm a Giants, I'm not being nasty. You would take a look out of Auto Drive's playbook, because it's painful to watch. It really is. Your drivers really need retraining on how to drive, because that he's going to hit that and stop again, because he's going to literally be blocked by an object, which is really due to the fact that he's driving like an absolute wally. Good job he can't damage the crop is all I'm going to say. Now then, driver in front, Lando, as I think you were, we have got a clock and we are fighting this clock, so will you get a move on? Oh. Right, well, we're going to overtake you. And then I'll go and fetch the... yeah, I will go and fetch him again, because we will eventually need to. I am wondering whether we just send them straight to begin with, and obviously, because at least it will do something. So, yeah, I am going to say my words. We are going to go into a tab, so we should try that. We shall. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I thought I'd have a quick count up and we'd have a look to see how many. We're going to have a scoot across the field. I'd forgotten I'd not put that in. And we're going to have a look to see, yeah, a little bit while I might actually record the last little bit of this next time, because it is a monster. It really is. I knew it would be. Made a bit of a mistake. I did take my eye off doing that last bale, and it did do some damage. I lost a little bit of cotton. I don't know. I knew it was there. I'm getting tired. It is getting quite late. So let's just have a look. One. I don't think I've ever quite done a harvest this big. Not myself. I've Courseplay it and I've been doing other things, but it's the American map too. Let's count anyway, otherwise I'm gonna get confused. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that is impressive. Some of them came off other fields though. It's not quite as simple as 6. Is that right? Or did I already count that one? Let's do each segment, then I can't go wrong. So this field has only got 1. Yeah, it's a bit confusing when you're chattering as well, really. So 1. Nothing dropped in this one. Yeah, it's amazing how that always seems to happen when you get some that you finish in the same place. 1, so 2. 3, 4, 5. I thought I'd miscounted. Yeah, so there are 5. 5 on this one completely. No, I have. I'm thinking about it on. Oh, what was it? It began with an N. It's the American map. Anyway, I know what I'm like. I'll forget where I've got to. 5, 6, 7. I believe. I don't think we've done another one on this field yet. So that's 7. That is not bad at all. Yeah, I thought I'd leave the 2 workers going just while we had a little chat. So yeah, I think I might finish this field. Oh no, there is another one. That's 6. So 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have totally, and it won't say the session either. That's the only bad thing. Yeah, so we're 5/6 of the way through the harvest. Now I am glad we didn't take any more fields on it. It is 5 to 12. And the weatherman says that it's going to be 1 o'clock, and we all know it can be a little early. Now the clouds are beginning to gather. They are, and we're going to get hit for quite a few hours on this as well. We're going to get hit for that. I knew that. I knew there's no way we'd. So it's like 50,000, like a 25 odd grand per hour per one. Over and above the obviously hour that we already paid for at the beginning. So yeah, we are going to get clobbered for quite a bit of. I'm just hoping we finish before the weather, or we will be doing a little bit through the night, and that's my biggest worry. Thought I'd leave these 2 actually cracking while I was going to have a bit of a chat. It is quite a few minutes. I would say there's a good 30 minutes for 2 harvesters on that. It is, yeah. I did sort of go on the fact that these 13 and 15 were almost like 1/4. I always said that there was almost like getting 1 section of this. That's why I said field 16 was always a bit special, because it really is 4 decent sized fields in one. So 13 and 15 are pretty much the same sort of size. So yeah, now it should. Let's have a look. If we go down, my mouse is doing something weird. I hate that when my mouse goes off and yeah, the pointer goes and disappears. I know what it is. It's my software that I've got that's right. So bales produced in the session. So we did 5. I think we did 2 or 3 before. So does it talk about? No, it's just bales, isn't it? Full stop. So yeah. Yeah, that is a shame. Collectibles. Oh, I didn't realise only collectibles on this, to be honest. So there you go. It muddied the waters. I'm not a massive fan of collectibles unless it fits a story, like as in you're absolutely skint and you've given all your money away and you actually find, yeah, so 12 o'clock, we are really going to worry when that flicks over to the rain icon on this, then it's imminent, but you can usually see the clouds start to gather just before it starts to hammer it down. So yeah, the minute the clouds look okay, so I'm hoping. However, yeah, what my point is, we were so close for me buying another field. Had we have done that, disaster would have struck, because then we wouldn't have been able to do it and the rain would have come, and it really seriously would have done some, yeah, it would have seriously scuppered our plans a little bit. Now actually, I'm being silly. I think if we go to the time-saving stock check, that will probably tell us how many cotton. Yeah, exactly, 160 tons, which is 8 bales. Yeah, it is. So that's, we've got 8 full bales so far, worth max value 400, and that's what we're going to go on. We are going to go on the total at the bottom of max value of all our sellable products, everything that has got a value when we actually finish. Now I would say that we're going to get another couple of bales from this, or even partial bales, I would imagine. So I think that I nearly had the name of that map then. Yeah, it's my favourite one of Alien Gyms was the North American map. I loved it. Mr. CDP did a Let's Play on it, and I really did love that. I did that map over and over again, different places. I went to the massive fields on the left of the map, and they were huge, and I just literally did cotton. I think we had I had 3 cotton harvesters, and we used to, literally Courseplay it, and I did, I think actually, I left Courseplay too whilst I kept gathering the bales in, because it kept me busy, it was. So yeah, it was quite amazing. But yeah, let's jump back in. I'm going to say my words again. I just wanted to have a bit of a brief sort of thing, and do we? I think we do. I do. Let's leave those trundling a little bit and actually have a preliminary look at how well we've done on this particular Let's Play, really. So in total, every single thing that we've got left in there, including the 8 bales that we have got, would be 902,577 plus 1.5 million is pretty much 2.4 million. So I know we're gonna take a hit for other things. Obviously I'm not based on the equipment, but the one thing I will say, even though you do get the fields at the beginning, you've still got to class the total value of all that you've got, because that's if you sold your farm, you would sell all of those, and that would be the cash that you actually got. You would also get cash for the equipment, but I have never included that, because it's one of those weird ones where it is worth a lot in some ways, but then in another way it isn't, and you're going to leave it. Yeah, this, if you look closely on 13, that massive gouge in the field, that was where I was running whilst the bale was throwing out, and of course at that point I was actually scraping the field and destroying cotton. But I don't think I've ever done that before. I really was. There were a couple of times I almost went asleep. I was almost involved. Well, I was involved in an accident where a farmer actually did fall asleep at the wheel, sort of thing, and then woke up within a couple of seconds. So yeah, I did pretty much the same thing. Thank goodness it's only virtual farming. But yes, so that's 2.4 million plus. Yeah, we're not going to class the equipment, but the one thing I am going to say is we will have a look at the value of our fields. Not going to include sheds and stuff like that. We all know that there is a value, but so then that is, call it a mil. So that's 3.4, 3.7, 4 million. And these were quite expensive. 4, 6, 650, 5 million one. So 5 million one plus whatever we get extra bales. So yeah, to be honest, nearly 5.5 million. I don't think that's too shabby. That also doesn't include the biogas, which would have an intrinsic value, even if it was only 200 grand on top, because it was 400 grand. So to be honest, we have not done too badly at all for saying This is base game. I have a yeah. I mean, this is a full, but it has been a difficult one. Yeah, we've really thrown an absolute fortune away in silage bales. That if I would have had obviously my normal, we would have made an absolute fortune on the energy business. We would have sold methane and energy and digestate, more digestate, an awful lot more digestate would have gone through and been created as fertilizer. Even if I just did it as fertilizer, I would imagine we'd have at least be 2 or 3 million more than we actually are now. So yeah, that is quite, it's not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Anyway, yeah, let's finish this off. But I just wanted to sort of, if I said nothing more, we can actually see. Yeah, because it is obviously you've got to add these bits and bobs on to. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is the tally on the time-saving stock check won't include fields and all the rest of it like that. So yes, right. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And there we were done. Now I think, if I remember rightly, there was a little tiny line I could see on the thing. Now, I'm not sure what the minimum is for a partial bale. I was just thinking about this a long time since I've done this on FS22. I did it at Stone Valley. That I think it was the last episode. I think we pretty much did the same on Stone Valley as we've done here, and I can't remember what the partial bale amount is. I would have thought it was quarter what we've just gone over. I was sweating, but I'm still not sure. I can't remember if you have to unfold it and then do whether it appears or whether it should appear now if we've got the option. That's what I was quickly looking at. So yeah. Ooh, so do we? Yeah, but we can't drop. Yes. So you've got to turn off automatic. Right. Smashing. So that is excellent. Well, that's something I know as well now. I had forgotten that. So 2.6 tons. Well, we've got to get it all out anyway to send these back. I'll grab the other one quickly and then we'll call the shop so that we can know exactly what the final tally was on this Let's Play. I'm well chuffed. I am. I'm glad I've got one of the Let's Plays finished as well, really, because yeah, I'd like to get right. Oh wow! Now then, turn off automatic drop. Oh, turn off automatic drop. Unload finished bale. Switch that off when that's unloaded. Wow, nearly half a bale. Excellent. And we'll quickly send these back. I apologise for the lack of magic, but yeah, this time I'm just going to try and, in fact, yeah, let's preserve the magic. Let's pop to the that, and we are going to turn our back. Yeah, I see a little tiny bit of, and we're going to call the shop and ask them to take those two back. Return yes, return yes. We should see how much additional costs we get charged. Or does that happen later in the day? Does it happen a few minutes later? Is it on the hour? So then, finally 1.5 million. Yeah, do we speed it up to 1 o'clock? So I'm not sure whether it is done on the hour, like all the production costs and all the rest of it. So I mean, I don't know if you've got production things. Okay, I would have thought if it was going to do it, it would have done it, but I think it might be the end of the day, so we might not ever realise what the total cost of that is. But yeah, let me just tally this again. Fields first. It is, call it 3, 6, 630, 1,630, 1,890, call it 1,000,009, 1,000,000, 2,000,002, plus 3,000,007, almost 3,000,008, plus whatever it says. Oh, no, call it 4 million, including the 200 grand that we would get if we sold the biogas. So 4 million plus whatever it says in here as total value. We'll go off that. Oh, million now. So how many total bales in the end did we get? How much was the total value of the cotton? Nearly 500 grand, 530,000 actually, so 1,000,005. So really, 6, is that right? I don't trust myself at the minute on my addition. Whatever I said plus 1 million. I should tally it up, I think, afterwards and literally sort of write it, because yeah, I'll get it in editing and then we'll put the final tally up. Because yeah, I'm still not 100%, and I called it lucid, and I think that's right. I might appear to be absolutely spot on, but I get those where you're not really with it a little bit and I space out a little bit. So I'm not really unwell, but it is definitely Yeah, not 100%. Trying to think what we said. 3. We said 5 million. I think it's 6 million, but I'll double check in editing if it's not wrong. Even so, I am quite pleased that even if it is 6 million, that's not including, obviously there's infrastructure, like, I mean, I know the sheds and that, and there's the 2 bins and stuff like that. Obviously there is the equipment, which has got an intrinsic value, but does that actually tell you on the tally, the finance one? Total. No, it only tells you like oh, it does. Balance 1577. That's what you've spent though, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, finance as it is. That's what. So in total, that's what we've spent. Oh, I suppose that is interesting to know actually. And then there's on the major tally. Yeah, this is more about, yeah, it's not really financial, though, is it? Any of that's truthfully. So yeah, that's it, truthfully. Right, so I would say 6 million. I think that's right. But nevertheless, even if it was 5 million, it is quite respectable, I personally think, for a base game where, yeah, I mean, we could have gone a little bit, but it was hard work, and I did know toward the end that I really wasn't sort of feeling 100%. I'd taken too much on, and it was stretching me, and it was playing on my mind, and it still is now to a degree. I'm wanting to, I mean, Sri Lanka's coming up soon. I'd like to do that, but I've got to have got rid of some of these before I do any of that. So this is the Horsch Aggrovation's gone. Yeah, all of them. I mean, it is true, they've all gone massive all at the end, which is why I've got those couple of little Let's Plays. And I know it's additional Let's Plays, but I had to do something because I couldn't manage the big ones. I'm doing the odd session on Neverland. That's gonna, yeah, I think I'll have one more grass cuts, and then it really is the final harvest at the end, and that shouldn't take long. The only other thing that we've got to do is to get rid of and I don't mean get rid of, we've got to feed the animals in between, and also get that 1.3 million litres of silage into the BGA, and see what we actually got. And then obviously there's the tick-ups every month until the month of harvest. I'm interested to see that one. I think we'll have done well, but I'm not sure. I remember Riverside. I think I guesstimated a few sessions before, and I was well out. So yeah, I think I was out by a lot. And it could go the other way. You could sort of say, oh yeah, I think this is going to be as good as Rombos, and actually you fall short by 5 million. So yeah, I'm interested to see. I am quite pleased with the amount of bales though, as in like, yeah, the value of those. Let's just actually see, so how much in total, if that is cotton, 211 litres, that's 20 tons, that's 10 and a half bales in the end. That is respectable. I think I've broken that on, was it Nevada? I don't know. I don't know. It was more than one word. I'm sure it was, but I'm sure it was Nevada. I'm sure it was, but it got, yeah. That was the one that was my favourite, and where I went massive on FS19 with cotton. I mean, so Stone Valley we did go. We did do a big-ish one on that last field, but that was just one big field. So yeah, this is a fantastic. I love this kind of finish. I do. Looking forward to the soybeans one on Neverland as well. It is nice to have like a massive crop, and that's a cash crop too. So yeah, it is nice to go out with a bang, and we have gone out with a bang. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much everybody for watching. Truly, really do appreciate it, and thanks for all the comments as well that are coming through from all of you. It's really lovely to hear from everybody. But yeah, this is me ducking out from Horsch Agrovation, and hopefully you'll follow me on some or have a look at, I won't say follow me, that's the wrong choice of words. Yeah, hopefully you'll come and have a look at some of the other content. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye for now.